Well, hey guys and girls. People have been asking me for an update video on the old Citroen. I've not really done much to it, to be fair. As you can see, it's still the same, pretty much as it left the MOT station. Give it the nice number plates around there. I don't know if you've seen that before. Haven't done the rear one yet. See, there's oil stains on the number plate. Wonder why that is. Yeah, it's still looking fairly good. Sorry for any wind noise. Don't know how this camera holds out wind noise. Still not tie wrapped that electrical cable up yet. The rear wash wipe doesn't work. I might actually find the pipe and just poke it through, but yeah, the rear wash wipe doesn't work. Still not got an alarm on the car yet, so it's again, key open. It's currently in the lowest position actually. It's the thing sinks down relatively quick, which is a bit concerning. Another thing this car is doing a lot, I've still not figured out all the electronics down there. Another thing this car is doing a lot is being a pain when it comes to the belt, the pump belt. It is absolutely eating them. I've got about 4 or 5 spare in this car because I'm getting through them that quick. And I don't know why it's eating them so much. Let's pop that bonnet open. I'll leave the key there. We'll just have a quick peek in here. A couple of changes I've done to this. I don't think you've seen them yet. Just put the bonnet proper. There we go. Well, you notice I've got a cable, 2 cables in the battery. Still not screwed my washer bottle in actually, it's just floating around there. My washer bottle, my you know, water tank for the coolant system. New spheres again. Another, again, accumulator sphere down there has also been thinking. These are actually comfort spheres. I brought these just to see what they're like. I can tell you at the moment, I don't know if it's got bled all the air out of the system yet, but it makes the back end very, very bouncy. So you go over a bump and it will go boom, boom, like that, in a very, very bouncy way, and then it will level out and then be fine. Yeah, I've got interesting relays now here and a tank, and down there somewhere there is a vacuum pump which is being used to vacuum out all the air in this old welding bottle, 600 gram CO2 welding bottle. It's going through a simple boost controller which is just here, look. The thingy, it's got a bit of a T-piece on it to go down to a box here which controls the pump. Because obviously when this, I don't want the pump to run constantly because the pump will kill itself basically. I think it's already on its way out. Then what it does is, when the pressure sensor detects there's no vacuum in there, what it'll do is it'll kick the pump on with the relay on a simple timer circuit, 555 timer, so it evacuates all the air out the tank, and then obviously the turbo actuator's got enough air to be able to actuate the turbo, which is still broken. It still doesn't work very good. I've not played with the turbo at all. I've just literally hooked it up like this and it just works a bit. The car smokes very heavy on acceleration and it's a very, very grey-white smoke, which tells me the fuel pump's got issues, which I kind of expected really. Some young ladders, what do you call it, put it all back together again, and after doing all the pump seals on it, so it's probably got bloody leaks on it all over the place. But for now, it'll do. The car actually is not very good on economy either. I mean, I find myself having to fill the thing up quite a bit. I put 20 quid at a time in the thing, and it's only lasting me, Christ, probably 20 miles. You know, literally £1 a mile. It's not good. It's not good at all. But yeah, anyway, let's go back onto that hydraulic pump. So at the moment now I've got a non-cogged belt on there, a solid belt. It's got no teeth on it or anything. So yeah, it's can see all the dust and stuff a lot where it just keeps chewing up belts and just spitting them off. And the belts over time are going slack because it's I mean that's a lot more slack than what it should be. Look how slack that's gone. And it's not because it's slipping on this thing, it's because the belts are stretching, they're getting that hot. But it's what I'm having to do. I'm having to get the belts that tight. You know, it's that's interesting. Double winger over there. Let's see if I can zoom in on that guy. Oh, very cool. Zoom power. Amazes me how handycams can zoom like that, you know, and to get the same kind of zoom effect on a DSLR, it's, you know, £800 lenses and stuff. Now things I have done on this is, I don't know if you can see it down here through all the mess and cables. Oh, is that leaking? No, I don't think it is. I think it's just WD-40 that's on it. I love how I've purposely not put a tyre up on that because it's well, it's one, it's low pressure, and two, I change it. I'm having it off that often to look down here. So this top piece, which the hydraulic pump, you know, the LHM pump, high pressure pump, whatever you want to call it, pumps into, I changed that 2 days ago to see if that would fix the problem. Well, it stopped a leak. One of these dimples on the side of this pump here was leaking like crazy, but I think that was more to the point of it being that much pressure going into it. It's got nowhere to go, so it was finding the weakest point and leaking out one of the seams. So that was changed. That didn't fix the fault. The next one I'm going to do is change the LHM tank. You know, what the LHM thing screws into. I've got to change that and hope to God that fixes it, because it's the only thing it can be now. If it isn't that, well, I suppose it could be the pump itself that's seizing up. But if you've got the belt off that thing, you can turn that thing around by hand and it's dead free running. Makes no sense. Yeah, it's been a right pain in the backside actually. I wish to God I could get it working perfect, but you know, it doesn't want to. It really doesn't want to. So yeah, what I'm like I say, if I change that over, I'm hoping that will fix it. The aircon pipes make it a bit of a pain to get access to, but as soon as you unbolt them, you can get access. Yeah. So I've got to undo all of these hydraulic lines here to get access to it. Thankfully, I think there's only 3 lines and the return that goes into it, you know, the leak off. So I'm hoping that's all it needs. We'll see. Yeah, so if the weather kind of stays good, it's looking a bit cloudy. I might be tempted just to jack the front end of this thing up while the pressure's pretty down in it. I'll go inside and pump the brake pedal a few times to see if there's any more left in that accumulator. Wait for it to stop hissing as I'm pumping the pedal, which means the accumulator is completely free of oh, that's nice. Almost lost one of my trims. Which tells me that the accumulator is completely depleted. And then I'll unscrew the thing, which I only screwed on hand tight. And hopefully that will make it so, you know, it won't squirt everywhere when I undo it all. But yeah, as the car goes, it's pretty good at the moment, in all fairness. Of getting a aerial to put on the roof, which we've got to do at some point. I'm making a bracket at the moment for it. I'm just hoping that the paint's going to dry nice on it, because it's getting a bit cold out here now, so the paint might take a while. Still not done anything with that in there. I need to paint that, stop it from corroding. But yeah, and then the unfortunate thing is at the moment, still not done anything with this. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it, to be fair. it's going to get really bad. I mean, it's still structurally strong, but it's going to get bad. I hate leaving the bubbles there because bubbles mean moisture can go behind it, and it's going to sit in there and just rot out. I'd rather it be open to the elements, so the water can't sit in there. I don't know how I'm going to do about that. It's the only bit of rust this car's got, and it's really upsetting me that it's there. There's a spider in the door. If you peel this tape off, there's just a big hole. No, it's not that big actually. But yeah, it's make sure that spider doesn't get hurt. No, it shouldn't do. The seal's all the way in there. I don't mind stowaways, as long as they're not four-legged mice like stowaways, which I have had in cars before. But yeah, that's the story so far. So we're going to see if we can fix that thing. Oh, another thing that's packed up as well is my rear wash, and I've got no liquid in there at the moment, no wash fluid. But I've got the pump plugged in. The switch doesn't do anything. You know, it doesn't make any noise. It's just a bit disappointing, really. But I guess it's. I mean, I think it used to. It used to work because when you used to squirt those squirty washers on the back, all the water used to run out the bottom of the tailgate. Yeah. Yeah, you can see I've put a new pulley on it as well. Swapped the two pulleys over. Well, at the moment I've only swapped that. Oh no, I did swap the two over. I've just painted the inside of that one. Yeah. And yeah, I was hoping that would fix it. Yeah, another thing that I could do with doing as well is changing my bloody fluid, my coolant, which I completely forgot to do because some clever idiot, i.e. me, I just ran a load of dishwasher tablets in the header tank, which is something that I do to most of my cars. You don't have to clean the system out. You dump the water out after, and it's a horrible colour. And you just top it up and flush it out with whatever water you can get hold of. Just do that a few times, and then hey presto, it's all good. Anyway, guys and girls, I'll cut you off here because I'm going to do some work on this car before it gets too late to do it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys and girls. Hope you've enjoyed this bit of an update video, and I'll catch you on the next video. Sorry it's been so long. Peace out.